Hi, my name is Bob and I'm from Early's Farm and Garden Center. Today we're going to talk about BlueLab pH pens and how to calibrate them and making sure that they are calibrated and making sure that you're taking care of your pen, because without the care, they will not last you very long. First off, you want to make sure that in the cap, you are using the KCl solution, which is just a solution to keep your probe hydrated. So you will see inside there that this one is currently, it's dry. So I am going to just put a few drops in there just to add that in. You don't want to put too much in, because if you do, then it just goes out when you put your pen in. And then you would just put your pen back in to the cap, make sure it's snapped on, and always make sure that your pen is either sitting in a cup or hanging on a hook. You never want to lay it over, because again, that KCl solution will disappear. Now what we're going to do is we're going to turn the pen on and we're going to calibrate. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to rinse your pen in a bit of water, regular tap water. Do not use distilled water. Do not use reverse osmosis water. Those can be very, very hard on a pen. Once you've rinsed your pen, you will go to your pH 7 and always use pH 7 first. So you're going to stick your pen inside the solution, but first you want to push and calibrate. And sorry, I'm looking over top. So I like to turn it so that the calibration is showing up on the screen. I will drop it into the solution and then I release. And I like to even hover the pen. I don't like to let it sit right on the bottom. And you will see that it's calibrating. There's zeros going across the screen. And now it says cal. And now it's showing that it's calibrated to 7. I want to take it out of that solution. I'm going to dip it back into the water to clean it. I'm now going to pick up my pH 4 solution, which is that one right there. And of course it is a different color, so you can know which one is 7 and which one is 4. And again, I'm going to push the calibration button. I'm going to hold it until it says cal. I'm going to drop it in. Once it's in the solution and hovering in there, I'm going to release the calibration button and let it do its thing. And you can see it's going across and the zeros are showing up on the screen. And now it is calibrated. And the way you know it's calibrated is you'll look on that screen and you can see a little check mark on the bottom right-hand corner. And that check mark will remain until the next time you need to recalibrate it. That check mark will disappear, and the pen is just asking you to recalibrate it to make sure that it's working properly. The one last thing that I like to do is when I'm using these solutions, instead of peeling the top off and exposing the bottle to the air, I like to just take my X-Acto knife and cut a little slit in it. And that way, yes, it's a little more of an effort to squeeze it out to put it in your container for doing your testing, but the air doesn't get into this and shorten the life expectancy of the solution, because there is a life expectancy on it. Other than that, I think you're ready to go. If you do have any other questions, you can certainly phone us at Early's at 306-931-1982. And we can help you and walk through any other problems you might have. Have a great day.